Mirror, mirror, did you know that your past is the present for your future? Well, if you didn't know, let's talk about it. Hi, y'all. Happy, merry, everything. This is Beyond Your Reflection, and I am chosen. This is my channel created by me, but it's designed for you to peel back all the ugly layers till you get to what makes you absolutely beautiful. Happy holidays, everyone! Oh my God! For those of you that do celebrate today, Merry Christmas. For those of you that don't, Happy Holidays with everybody. I'm hoping that your Merry is bright. Well, let's talk about it. Your past, your present, and the future. That goes back to the story of Scrooge, if you guys are familiar with that. He had a visitor from each lifetime. But my question is, what do the lonely do during this time? How do you push past if you're going through, let's say, financial hardship or problems in the family, don't have family, death in the family, just a bunch of stuff that's going on? How do you find the merry and make it bright? You have to. There's no easier way to say it. Excuse me. There's no playbook. There's no self-help. There's no YouTube channel or nothing. It's just repetitive. You learn it. You know, life actually teaches you how to get past and how to maneuver. And it says, you know, how life is your best teacher. So life actually teaches you. It may not be how you want it, but it's going to help set up your future. Now, your past life, back in the holiday time, Christmas was everything. You know, you would look forward to it. You know, you got the gifts and the presents that you always wanted to dream about all year long. You did whatever it is that you had to do, whether report cards or behavior, chores, whatever, to get what you wanted. And it was an amazing day. Even though some people thought like Christmas should be every day, which is true if that's the way your bank account is set up. But it was just that one day where nothing mattered but that one or two gifts, or how many gifts was under that tree. But it was just one particular day where nothing mattered. That's how the past was. When you thought about it, that one day, like I said, which was Christmas, because that's the day that we're on today, and you had that one particular gift, no matter what it was. For me, it was a boombox. That was because I love music. That was me. I was a hip-hop head growing up. Yes, I was. That was just the one thing. Forget every last other thing that I got. I didn't care about who had what in the neighborhood. It was all about me. That one particular thing that I wanted, and I got it. But it was the things that I had to do to get there. Remember? Like I said, you probably had to get some grades or chores, your behavior. There was a whole bunch of things that defined on how you got to that next level or how you got to that gift. So now we're talking about the past person, the past part of you. The person that was so turned up and so lit and so bent out of shape. But then as you started to glow up, as you started to mature, as you started to see things in a different light, in a different perspective, your past actually became the present that you are now. The gift of you wanting to become a better person. That's the true gift. You. The person that you're able to see every morning when you look into the mirror. You already know my conversations go back to day one. That was a whole year ago. But this is all about self, who you are becoming. And you are the true gift. Remember, you already know. For my subby buddies, you already know. You went into the room. Your presence went into the room before you do. That's the true gift. When people can come to you because they feel that aura or that energy around you, or they just know that you are that go-to person, you are that gift in their life, they automatically know. I know without a shadow of a doubt, I can call Chosen. Chosen's going to give me the hard reality truth. True. I'm going to give you that cup of tea. It's going to be hot, but it's going to feel so good once you receive it on the inside. But then afterwards, who's the gift for you? That's where you come in at. You have to be so in tune with yourself where whatever happened in your past life has nothing to do with the now, with the present. Because you are now designing your future. Remember, I told you, you are the story maker. Now, God is the author and the finisher of your faith, but you are the storyteller. What are you telling out here? What are people reading about you? What will people know about you in the past, present, and the future when that time actually comes? Will they remember only the past life, only the past you? Or which one's more important, the present? I remember when, but the girl that she became or the guy that she is now is amazing. And then in the future, they will still be talking about how your presence overshadowed your past. Because everybody's always going to be like, oh yeah, I remember her, man. She used to fight, cuss, fuss. He used to do this, that, and the other, whatever. But then when they meet that new you, that present, the now person, the gift, they're going to forget everything that happened before because they're going to be so stuck on the now. Oh my gosh, she looks good. She's lost weight. She's gained weight. Her hair, his style, the way he walks, her swag, like all that. Because you have taken what was the past and you have now gifted yourself in the present day. So now when your future comes, it'll be bright. It'll be merry. It's going to be amazing. So when you have moments like today, when you're sitting here trying to figure out what do the lonely do at Christmas, they set out their future for the next one. And that's just what the songwriter says, what the lonely do at Christmas. Like I say, it's whatever holiday that you guys celebrate. But regardless of the fact, it's not about the holiday, it's about the day. What do you do when you're lonely? Are you having moments? Or you go back to your past life? I remember when, but then where you are now has nothing to do with what it was before. It defined it, it shaped it, and it molded the present day now, which is the gift of forgiveness, the gift of not knowing, the gift of apologies, the gift of wanting to be better, speaking better, doing better, believing better. That's the true gift. When you know better, you do better. We discussed that, and you've heard it. In order for you to get something you never had, you have to do something you never done. And that's what change is. So you change what happened in the past. You change your mindset. The things that used to get you excited and all overjoyed now, that don't matter no more. It's all about me. And yes, you get to be selfish in the present because that's how your future is going to be. Because that's all they're going to talk about. I remember when such and such did this, that, and the other. Yeah, for real. But do you remember when you saw him or her and what happened? Y'all, you are right. Oh my God. Think about that. Everybody's always going to remember the past because that's the only person that they've seen. That's what evolution is. Once you evolve and you've grown, or go back to our flight video, when you've elevated a couple more thousand feet, baby, they still down there. Therefore, they know nothing about the present day because they're so stuck in the past, but that's why you leave them. Because everything in your past has nothing, should not, won't not, will not be a part of your present day because it has nothing to do with your future. Now, if something from the past you're able to bring along that will define your future, cool beans. However, that's why it's called the past tense. Before, prior, back there somewhere on the top of that shelf, at the top of that mountain. Leave that up there. You got other things to do. Now, if you want to continue to be stuck back there, be my guest. Go right ahead. But this is not the channel for you. We are now peeling back those past layers to get you to the present day of where you are. So when you see your future self, you will see exactly how beautiful, wonderful, fearfully made that you truly are. And then you will start embracing those moments. And then you're going to start looking at the present day. What can I change now to set up my future? Because every day is a life lesson. Every day you are evolving. You are changing. What you did back in, think about it in school. You had pre-K. That led you to elementary. Elementary led you up to junior high, high school, and then college. During each one of those phases, you change. For females, we grew bodies. For guys, puberty. That voice went from a little mouse to sounding like Barry White. But it was a part of change. And then you started embracing that part. I'm no longer the little scrawny kid or the fat girl or whomever they used to talk about when I was. But look at you now. Prime example, perfect example. Reunions, school. Some of them you like, some of them you don't. You saw me roll my eyes, whatever. Because a lot of them people are still stuck in the past. You may have hated me then, but you don't even know nothing about me now. So be it. You're lost. Oh well. You will not be a part of my future products. Okay. But reunions, what's the first thing they say? Girl, look at you. Oh my God, who is this guy? Y'all remember? Oh my God, yes. That's who I was, honey. We're 20 years out. Yeah, 20 years ago, I was supposed to look like that. I was supposed to act like that. I was supposed to do that. But I have now evolved. My present day is no longer a part of who I am, baby. That's the past. Why are you still there? We've so gotten past that. And it's sad because some people, their mindsets are stuck on pause. Somehow it's gotten stuck. I'm not sure if the remote is broken, you need to change the batteries, whatever it is, for you to hit play and realize that we are way past that. We are no longer in 8-track. We went from 8-track to VHS, from VHS to DVDs, to now digital. It changed. It evolved. Now you may be able to watch the same things from before, but look at how much better it is now. To literally just say, Alexa, play Star Wars, and see what happens. Beforehand, no, but you had to get up and do work, put it inside the VCR, push it in, wait for it to come up, push the button, make sure that the channel was on the right frequency before you even got to play. And then think about it, then you paused it, you went to the bathroom, when you got your snacks, you came back and you hit play, and it was still at that same spot that you paused it at. But then it got to the next chapter. Whoops, there's a word. Some people have hit pause on your life. That's fine. But it is not your job to try to get them to the now. That's on them to see. You know where you were and where you are now and where you're going. It is not your fault of how they see you. It's about how you see yourself. What do you see when you look in your mirror? That's what's important. Because you are changing for you, not for them. So if they're in the past, baby, let them stay right there in kindergarten, elementary, middle, high school, college, whatever. You let them stay there. You're on a whole different level, a whole different frequency. You're in the now. And enjoy those moments. Because remember, you are the gift. That gift that you got before that made you so excited and so happy. I want that gift to now be you. So when you look at you, you get that same little fuzzy feeling like, ooh, child, you did that, honey. Yes. And then you can go on and tell somebody else about it. Because that's the now. And then the future you can already see it. That's what goals are. You're telling yourself, in 2 years, in 5 years, in 10 years, I am going to have, go back to your vision board. I've set all this up for you. Go back to the beginning. Come on back with it. But go back to your vision board. That's your future. What are you going to do different than what you're doing now? Because what you're doing now is setting up for that future. You know what? Before, I may not have been able to afford or been able to, but watch what I'm doing now. And then, once I get to, I am going to do. That's your future. Your past life, look at it, embrace it, thank it. Thank you for the person that I was, because that set up who I am now. And who I am now is going to set me up for who I'm going to become. Thank you. Remember, every part of you is beautiful, sweetie. You just have to know how to go find those tools, how to create that gift that keeps on giving and evolving every time that you see yourself. You should look and you should be amazed. You should be happy. Especially if you've done something before. If you used to pop out before, get mad, walk away, throw stuff or whatever. But then you look at who you are now. I always tell myself too, y'all better be glad I'm not who I used to be. Because honey, I've been done cleared this whole room. But who I am now, I can look over there and be like, oh no, y'all good. Y'all can have that. Go ahead. I got things to do. I got businesses to run. I got goals to meet. I got a house to get. I got a husband to get. I got a car to get. I got millions. I got films to do. Like, I don't have time of who I was. Because the person that I am now, we got work to do for the person I'm becoming. Your name has power. Use that name now so that people will remember that name in the future. All right? So, you guys remember, hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the episode. Please leave a comment. Talk to me and I will talk back. Just to let the YouTube gods know that we're out here, okay? You guys enjoy the rest of your holidays and I will see you before the new year. Remember, I love everything about you and you should too. Be blessed.